All right, well, today I'm talking to Clara Franz. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited to talk to you because this quarter so far I've only been talking to people that exclusively work in fashion, but I'm excited to see how fashion kind of intersects with music, which seems to be your
Mhm.
main interest and
Yeah, it's
passion.
the main thing. Although fashion is definitely, I think, like probably my other main thing outside of like professional music.
Hmm.
I'm big. I'm really, really big in fashion. Yeah.
Where did did your love for music kind of come first? Were you always a creative person or like,
Yeah, I guess I've been singing since I was born, but I also like have been like dressing myself since I was born. Like my parents always say that like when I was a kid, like 2, 3 years old, I was like, I'll do my own outfit. Like I can do this. So at the same
lovely?
time, like I was singing. So I guess my taste or like my like love for singing and just music in general and fashion started like growing at the same time. I didn't
Hmm.
know how much like they would both get so big and how like fashion like I love style and not like specific like I don't know, just like the way it is and the way it makes you feel like on other people too. Like I'm just so big in it. And especially in music, like when you perform, I can like wear nice dresses. So then I'm
Hmm.
like excited to perform because I'm like, wait, I could like buy a dress, like what heels
Yeah.
should I wear? So it's like the whole thing is like definitely intertwining now that
Hmm.
I had no idea they would.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I was gonna ask, like, I feel like it's so intertwined with expressing your image as an
Mhm.
artist and a musician because I kind of found you through like different jazz covers I was seeing on
Mhm.
Instagram, and I'm like, I love all things jazz, so it was
Mhm.
like, I love when people have that sort of vocal styling, so I was like,
Yeah.
gotta keep an eye on this. And I feel like that fashion kind of really intersects with like that genre in particular too, because there's like
Definitely.
some of like a classy element or an aesthetic you're trying to like portray. So, have you found that your interest in fashion has like increased with kind of like making music videos or performing or things like that?
Yeah, definitely. Because jazz too is like really like classy. It's like elegant. So it's like, well, I want to put on something elegant. So then I have like so many Pinterest boards of like all
Hmm.
these clothes, like outside of music too, like what I want to wear on the street or, any type of like wear in general. But definitely like for music videos, I'm like, well, now I have to get a new skirt, like you know what I mean, for like this video. And it's really cool because then they kind of like start bouncing off of each other. So I see a pretty dress, I'm like, oh, I can wear that to a concert, or I need to book something, or I book something, and I'm like, well, now I have to wear like a nice attire, and it's like
Hmm.
great because jazz is like it is like classy. It's like going out. It's very like that specific type of vibe that like the fashion that I like it just goes so hand in hand that they're definitely just growing at the same time. And I just
Yeah.
get so excited like for both of them at this point.
Do you find that like being like, I don't know, properly dressed or something gives you more confidence like when you're going on stage?
Yeah, I would say so. I think the act of like getting ready is what I really like.
Mm.
The difference between like what I was wearing before, even if it's like nice or like casual and like more casual,
Hmm.
I think like the act of like getting ready is like changing. So I'm changing my hair, I'm changing this, so now like I am different. Even though like I might
Yeah,
look
yeah.
the same, it's like I
Hmm.
feel different. So
Yeah, that makes sense. You
yeah.
said you've been singing since you were a kid. Like, when did you release music for the first time?
I released music for the first time, I think like 3 years ago.
Okay.
At the end of, I think it might have been 2022, where
Hmm.
I was like making stuff on my computer because I was so shy. That was like the whole problem I had to get over.
Yeah, I
I
understand
was
that.
like, yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like super shy and I was like, dang, like if I want to be a singer, like I'm gonna have to sing in public. So I was like making stuff on my computer, like beats and stuff.
Hmm.
And I figured that like at one point, like it has to be public. And I like really pushed myself and like I made like the first song I made on my computer must have been like a minute long.
Hmm.
And I had been editing it. Like it's more like a electronic or like alternative vibe.
Okay, interesting.
And then yeah, I had like released it and I was like shaking. And it's like not only do you have to release it, then you have to tell people to go listen to
Of
it.
course,
So I was
yeah.
like I released a song, listen to it like if you want, like it's
Yeah.
out there, like I'll put the link, like if you want to see
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like as the time went by, then I started to be like, okay, like I'm a singer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the end of my sentence. It's not like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, I like to sing sometimes.
I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
I like
understandable.
as the time went by, and then I was like, wait, like I could like wear cool stuff and this and
Mm-hmm.
that. So it's like definitely over time that I've been
Gaining that
pushed
confidence.
out. Yeah.
Did you like always sing in front of your family, or was even that like a barrier to get over?
Honestly, it was definitely still a barrier. I would sing
Fair.
in my room a lot. Like I would just sing in general, and like my whole family is like really artistic. Like
Okay.
my dad plays the guitar and he sings, and my mom sings, and my older sister she sings and she's super super good.
Oh, amazing.
So like it was like very like normal to sing, but I think once I started to be like, wait, this is so serious, I started to
Mm-hmm.
be like more shy about it, and like even like
That's
my
fair.
yeah, right, because I'm like, wait, actually like this is kind of like a secret, or like I don't know, like it started to be like an introverted type of thing. But like
Yeah.
at family gatherings, like there was like one time where my dad was like, "You have to sing in front of the family," because we had like a karaoke section. I was like, "Girl, no!" And then it comes back and he's like, "I'll give you $25." And I was like,
Oh,
"Okay, I'll do it." So then
incentive.
I like yeah, so then I like sang in front of the whole family, and then so yeah, so it was kind of like definitely first the family because you're like closer to them, and then it's like the public.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And even like the idea of like singing your own songs to people, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it is. It's really crazy.
yeah, it is. It's like your journal in a
It really
sense.
is,
And
yeah.
like it's so raw and vulnerable. So I feel like I totally understand being like, okay, like now that I'm taking this seriously, like no one look.
No, it's like close your eyes, like turn around when I'm singing. Yeah,
hmm So what
definitely.
was your first like, so you released your first song like 3 years ago. Had you already performed before that on a
Um,
stage or something?
well, it's like the $25 performance for like weekly counts and like
Then
late,
yes.
but then yes. But honestly, no, I had then at that time I had like submitted myself to like an academy of music, and then they had like a recital, and in that recital I was like singing. So I like sang in front of those people, and then like at Thanksgiving, like it was like a thing where people I'd like walk in and my family would be like, "Wait, you're singing today?" And I'm like, "Wait, I'm singing today? What are you talking about?" And like
Yeah.
the DJ would be like, "Oh, I heard you're singing. Like, what song do you want to sing?" I'm like, "Okay, like I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna sing today." But then yeah, I started like actually performing in front of like people. I started having like my own concerts eventually, um,
Wow.
where I was singing my own songs. I
Yeah.
had my own band and I was like having my own concert.
hmm
But there was definitely a lot of tiny steps along the way that brought that. Yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine. What
Mhm.
was your first like solo show? Like how did that come about?
My first solo show was it was called Clara and her jazz quartet. I
Oh, that's so sweet.
wanted, yeah, it was so fun. And it was at the Hotel Cafe, which is like in Hollywood.
Okay.
And it was funny because the Hotel Cafe is like a 21 plus, and I
hmm
was 19 at the time.
Okay.
So like definitely like a lot of people needed like some convincing for me to even play.
Okay.
And we're like, oh, like you can play. We'd love to have you, you can play, but like as soon as it's done, like you have to leave like the
Yeah,
premises.
you can't hang out.
And so I was 19, so my friends couldn't go. They were 19. So it was like my mom, her friends, her coworkers,
Aw.
like older friends and family who were able to go, which was so
hmm
much fun. And then at
That
the
is
end, I was
fun.
like, thanks so much for coming. Meet me outside if you want to talk. Like, I love to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
But it came because I was hoping, I was like, how am I supposed to get a jazz band together? Like, I don't even know anybody. And then coincidentally, I was like on my way to get my hair cut and I like
hmm
heard a trumpet. I was like, wait, that's a jazz song that I know. And I like turned the corner and it's like an old substitute teacher at my old high school who was playing the trumpet. And I went up to him and I was like, oh my gosh, like Mr. Boomer? It's Clara. Like,
No way.
no, literally. And he was like, wow, Clara, like, what are you doing? And I was like, wow, like I'm a singer. Cause this is when I was like more confident. I was like, I'm a
Good,
singer
good.
now. I know
Yeah.
that song. And he was like, I actually have a jazz band that plays at this farmer's market in Pasadena, and we're looking for a singer. Do you want
Oh,
to sing? I
wow.
was like, well, that's just perfect. So
Yeah.
yeah, I met all those people who were playing, and those were all the people who I asked to like be in my concert. So I was
hmm
like, okay, I have the band now. And then I had got the venue like booked, and then it was just this.
Wow. That is a lot. I feel like there's so many tiny, like little steps to take before you can like finally put on that
So
performance. And
yeah.
like even the confidence piece alone, like
Yeah,
is
that
so
that was
tricky.
like that was like why I was like the steps are tiny and like I need them to be tiny because like I need to like work up. I was like I just came from being like I'm a singer and now I'm like I have a jazz show, everybody come. So it's like all
Yes.
those tiny steps is like they were very important for
Of
me.
course, yeah. It's very hard to like own something like that. I feel like even
Mhm.
like I had a friend on the show like a little bit ago, and she is a songwriter, and she has a similar story where she was like, I love this, but like I get so shy like sharing it, and I
Definitely.
feel similarly because sometimes I like to write things, but I'm like, this is like no one ever is gonna hear
Did
this.
you ever release it?
Absolutely not.
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Yet is
No.
a powerful word.
Is it like poems or it's more like writing?
It was more like songwriting, but like I don't play instruments.
Girl, you don't need
I would
to.
want to,
Girl,
but it's the same thing where I'm like, no one can be in the room, no one can see me, no one can hear me. Like,
literally.
it's like I only shared recently like little voice memos with like my family, like for the first time. I was like, yeah, I
Really?
was like, don't like if you don't like it, just don't talk to me about it again.
Hey, that's good for you.
But
Congratulations. That's a
I
big
thank you.
step.
I
That's a big
empathize with like the little steps that it takes because
step.
even though it's like your passion, like getting in front of people is so scary. And like I remember even singing in front of one person once because they knew I liked to sing, and I was like couldn't even feel like I couldn't even sing properly because I was too nervous. You know what I
I
mean?
know, and it sucks because it's like your voice is like it's like not like handwriting, or I guess handwriting is kind of like that too, but it's like it like changes so much. It's like I can't be nervous and sing
No,
at
like
the
you,
same
I
time.
have to be so centered and calm. That's why I feel like it's such like a personal, private endeavor. So like whenever anyone like overcomes that, I am very impressed because
Yeah,
it's
me
very
too. With
difficult.
other people too.
Hmm.
Yeah, especially with singing, I'm like just the fact that you're doing this, like that is so cool. That is so brave.
Uh-huh. And yeah, I just can't imagine, but it sounds really awesome. So I am happy that you eventually had your own shows. When you like, did you intentionally try to use like social media in a way to promote your concerts as well? Or like, because I saw the jazz covers like
Yeah.
initially. So what was like, how do you feel about the use of social media to like promote music? Because it's so
Yeah.
integral now.
Definitely. At the beginning, I was kind of like not that with it because it was like a word of mouth. And I was like, well, I want like people to go to my show. You know what I mean? Because it's like sharing it on social media, you're like thinking about like phones and like numbers. And I'm like, well, I don't want like a number to show up. Like I want like people, I want like a community. So at the
Hmm.
beginning, I was very like word of mouth. Like I was like just like telling people about it. And um and it was kind of that was like my kind of vibe. But then like you realize like how big it is and also like how I guess in the way like I was just kind of like not enjoying it as much at the time or I didn't see like the silver linings about it but I was
Hmm.
like well it could be cool because I could share my video and people like on the other side of the world can like engage or like see it and like that's the
Totally.
point right I was like I want to perform like not only in like the city I live in but like in general and I'm like how are they going to do that if I can't like word of mouth the people like all the way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it was kind of just like, well, I guess like I had to like get over the fact that I was like not like really with it, whatever. And I
Hmm.
was like, well, I like to sing and I want to sing more, in
Hmm.
more places. And I was like, I'm gonna have to use it as a tool. And
Yeah.
then, like I started filming. That's when I was like filming a bunch of videos and people would go to my concerts and they would like take videos and I would post them. So I was
Hmm.
and then like people engage and then I get like more like a bigger following. So the next show there's like more people. So it's kind of just like, well, I have to think like more like rationally for sure.
Yeah, like it's a very useful tool, but I also
Yeah.
understand like wanting like a very like genuine and sincere place
Hmm.
because especially with TikTok, there's I know it's a problem for some artists. I don't know how they particularly feel about it, but like when someone has a song and everyone knows only one of their songs and like only
Yeah.
like 20 seconds of that song and then like a bunch of people are there only for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels like the opposite of what music is in a sense
Hmm.
because like
Yeah.
we're supposed to be like connecting and feeling through this, not just like knowing this one tiny little part. But
Mhm.
so I could understand that it's like kind of a hard
Right.
balance.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that like what I've found, or maybe I'm just being really positive, but like the people who like the videos end up coming, and then it's like they come because they want to be there, and then they like invite other people who would like want to be there. I don't know. I think overall, like the vibe hasn't changed as far as like genuineness.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I've enjoyed it, and I started like posting more, and I can see like the positive in like then like my career, like the impact of like how many people are listening and all
Hmm.
that. So
Absolutely. I also feel like with jazz, like the way that jazz singers come up, it's obviously things are different now just with like the internet existing,
yeah,
but it is like a similar thing where it's like a jazz singer at a bar. Like
you
that's so
right? Yeah, yeah,
classic.
yeah, 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 yeah.
It kind of sounds like honestly, and tell me if I'm wrong, but to perform at a bar where people you're not like necessarily like maybe the whole focal point, like you're not
Mhm.
the center of attention. That sounds like kind of more relaxing where you're like, okay, it's not like
Oh,
everyone's looking at me.
definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I like it. And I've also like because I've done so many like concerts, people have been like, "Do you do private events?" And I've done
Mm,
private events where like I'm the background music. Like
mm,
people aren't even looking my way. And it's so cool because it's like the difference between like a concert where everyone's like
looking right
and
at
like
you.
contagious and the other side where it's like people are kind of just walking by and I'm like singing and it's honestly like both of them are really really fun but I definitely like also kind of just being like the background. It's like you hear it, you want to look over, you don't enjoy your conversation.
Hmm.
That's like super relaxing where I also have like a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, I could imagine. As
Hmm.
far as your own personal shows, are you doing like a mix of like covers in your own songs as well?
Yeah, I do like I'd say I do like a good 50-50 of
Okay.
like classic songs that everybody knows is and then I do like my songs that I wrote that are like out there that are jazz. And then some I started like integrating some that like aren't really even jazzy, but just like popular, like more like bluesy or R&B.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll
I
see.
love the one Me Faltas.
Yes, my fault
Yes.
too.
Yes. Do you like have like a like Latina background? So
Hmm.
you okay, okay. So do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
sing a lot in Spanish or a lot of Spanish songs?
Yeah, I actually do sing like a good amount because also like
I love
because
that.
my family's Mexican, so
Okay.
my parents are Mexican. I was the first one out of my family to be born in the United States,
Okay.
so like Spanish is like the first language in my house.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
growing up, like I listened to a lot of Spanish, like music in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the people who are coming, who are like friends and family, like all speak Spanish.
Oh.
And I was singing songs in English, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and then I was singing a song in Spanish, and they're like, "Oh my God, I know this song," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yes."
They
Yeah,
join in. That must
yeah,
be so fun too to like because
it is.
didn't you film a music video for that one? My
Yeah,
fault.
I filmed a music video for that one.
Where
Um,
was that? It was so
Italy.
beautiful.
It was in Italy,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought it was like Sevilla, like in Spain or something.
Well, yeah, close enough. It was in Florence, Italy.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I saw the river. That's what I
Yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah. That was
noticing.
I forgot what the river is called, but it's a river in
I
Florence.
forgot too. I've also been there and I
Yeah,
don't remember.
yeah, but it's like really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I love that.
I went to Italy because I'm like also Italian. I have like an
Okay.
Italian passport because my
Mm-hmm.
family is my dad's
Oh,
side, and
that's awesome.
I went there to learn Italian, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, film the Faltus 2 music video over there, and I'm gonna make some friends, and I'm gonna ask them. And I made all the friends, and I was like way too shy to ask anybody. So
Fair.
I like set it up alone, and I was like, my Faltus 2, like around the city, and yeah, that's how
It's
I ended
so
up.
nice though. It turned out so well.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
love that video. And I thought it was so cool that you are making songs in both English and Spanish.
Mhm.
Do you like, how does your songwriting process kind of go? Like, are you playing an instrument first? Are you making a beat first? Are you writing lyrics first? Like, or is it
Um,
always
I
changing?
yeah, I think it's always changing. Like I feel like sometimes like have like a melody in my head and the words are like absolutely random words and they don't
Mm,
make sense, you know what I mean? And
mm-hmm.
then I'm like, well, I like how this sounds, but the words are absolute like nonsense. And then I have to like write words to
Yeah.
the rhythm or sometimes like I hear like a title or like some sort of title where I'm like, wow, that would be a good song. Like Mephaltis too. That was a title. That's like my
Okay.
podcast too is like
Yeah.
it's
I
like a
miss you.
missing yeah, it's like a missing puzzle piece. It's like I have this, but like I'm missing like
Yeah.
so it's like every single time it's different. I feel like kind of having that open leads you to kind of have more possibility. Because I feel like I've tried of being like, okay, I need to do this first
Hmm.
because it worked last time, and then I'm like at the piano and I'm like, Nah, I
Yeah.
have nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for it to be like a strict process at all. I
Yeah,
feel like,
no,
especially like even like when people have certain like amount of albums due, like that just sounds, it makes sense to me like business wise, but like in practice, it's like this, they're making art, so how are they supposed to force it or
yeah,
do it the same
yeah,
way
yeah,
every
yeah,
time?
definitely. I
Like,
think about that too, like the album deadlines. I'm like, girl, how do you do that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you already come across like things like that?
Yeah, I've definitely had well, right now I'm like working on this project with like an anime that's opening.
Oh,
They're like
cool.
they're asking for like a theme song. So I'm like writing a theme song for them.
Wait, that's really cool.
It's so cool as like it's like opening, so I'm like a bit of like on a deadline. But it's still like going through like the process of even like being created. So I like still have some time, but it's definitely a little deadline there.
Yeah, I see. That is a really fun project though.
Yeah.
What a like
Yeah, it's no,
unique little
I'm
thing
super
to do.
excited. And a lot of my friends watch anime, so I'm like, what do you think I should like watch like
Yeah.
theme songs?
That's fun because I feel like I do think it's fun to incorporate like little prompts like that sometimes when you're
Hmm.
like having a project that's not just like this is about me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's super cool because then it's like, well, what do I do now? And it's
Hmm.
like cool because like you have to go in that direction. It's not
Yeah.
like, where do I can make any song. What do I do?
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
yeah.
you have to do this and you have to do this like bye.
Yeah. Like an assignment.
Yeah, yeah, it is
And
like
then
a
you'll actually do it. And then maybe
yeah,
it'll something produce something that you didn't even would never have
I
thought
wouldn't
of otherwise.
have even done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool is
Mhm.
that? Wait, I'm
Yeah.
excited to see that kind of
Me
come to
too.
fruition.
Me too. Once I finish, me too.
You're like, not yet, but soon.
No.
I wanted to ask, like, what are your like primary like musical like inspirations, like people, genres?
Yeah. Well, I guess my favorite singer like in the whole world is like Dean Martin,
Okay.
who is more like 60s,
Just
70s
classic.
classic.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I'm just one of those people who just gets inspired by everything, everyone, every genre. Like I really like world music, not only like Latin, but like African too.
Mm-hmm.
I really like obviously jazz and R&B, but I actually find myself, I think the two genres I listen to the most are like Afro pop and like
Okay.
classical music.
Really?
Yeah, and I listen to like a lot of scores, like a lot of
Oh,
soundtracks of movies and stuff like that. So I guess
all
what
of
would
it.
I
It
say? A
makes
little
sense. I mean, if you're like producing stuff, I imagine you just notice things that you like all the time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you're like, wait, that could be a song. Or like,
What about
oh,
as far as like making music videos and that sort of like aesthetic, like how involved are you in those processes or how involved do you like to be in like the production and like the final product?
definitely like 100%.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I want to
fair.
be like 100%, and I end up being like a really good amount because also like how it happens is like I reach out to people or I'm like, I want to do this. Can you help me?
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily like somebody doing it and they're like, oh, I'll let you know how much you get.
Hmm.
Um, but like I kind of approach people and I'm like, I really want to do this.
Hmm.
And a lot of the times, like, although I'm like primarily like leading the project, like the people who I'm working with also get so inspired. And like they have ideas and we're like, oh my God, like let's do
That's
that.
so
And like
fun.
I have ideas and we're like, let's do that. And then they have ideas, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
really cool like working with other people like that because then they come up with something and then you have like two heads working instead of just one.
Yeah, totally. Are you from LA pretty much?
I'm born and raised.
Do you find like has that inspired you to like pursue this as a career being from
Well,
LA?
yeah, I mean, I think I've always wanted to be a singer and I've
Yeah.
always known that I was like gonna be one, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? And I think definitely growing up in LA gives me so much advantage to like not be intimidated by LA. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Because I've never moved here. Like I've always been from here. I've always seen the Hollywood sign. I've always like, like been surrounded by so many people who are like in the industry and
Yeah.
this and that. And it kind of gives you the perspective of like, oh, if they were just on a TV show, then like
Yeah, it
what
makes it more
can you do?
doable.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that person was just like at the Grammys performing, then like maybe I can.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's a good like way to think of it. Like even in terms of like when you reach out to people to work with, like have you just found like it to be helpful to be from a place like this where like so many creative people come
I
and
think that, yeah, I think definitely more recently I've been able to reach out to people, but I think that also comes just like from confidence, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And also like my parents are in the industry in like
Hmm.
some ways, more like in the
Hmm.
film industry, but they're like reach out to people, do this, and I'm like, what if they don't respond? They're like, what if they do? Like,
Yeah,
wait,
exactly. That's a great
wait,
point.
like that was really good. And I've like reached out to people and then they respond and they're like, yeah. And then I've reached out to some people and they don't respond, but it's like I wanted to reach out to them and I did. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I
Yeah.
think just like overall confidence, or not even confidence, just kind of like I want that. So I'm gonna tell that person that you're really good and I'd love to work with you.
Yeah, like just try to
Even
make it
if they
happen
don't
for
respond,
yourself.
like I still mean that. Like I think you're great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, totally. I think that's a great approach too. Like even if it doesn't like fully like happen, maybe it'll happen later on.
Yeah, maybe they didn't see my message.
Yeah.
You just got lost and they're gonna get back to it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe they thought they responded like who knows? A
Exactly.
number of things could have happened.
Are you from LA?
No, I'm from San Francisco.
Oh, really? I used to live in San Francisco.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
from close to San Francisco.
Okay, cool.
Where did you live in San Francisco
I live
proper?
in San Francisco proper,
Which
yeah.
neighborhood?
Like by Mission, like the mall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Did you love it or no?
I liked it. A lot of hills. A lot of hills.
Yeah, it's so hilly. It's like
It's cool.
it's cold, it's hilly, it's all those things. It's beautiful though.
It's beautiful.
Quite a charming little place, I must say.
Quite a charming little place.
Do you like do you find inspiration for writing like in everything constantly?
I'd say so, yeah. And honestly, yeah, I think like also the words I speak, I'm like, wait, that kid, or just like a feeling, or like people say really poetic stuff all the time. You know what I mean? Like
That's
all these
true.
like little like sayings, like not only in English but in Spanish.
Oh,
Where
sure.
the river takes the blah blah blah. I'm like, "Ooh, that's really pretty. Let me write that down."
Completely. Yeah, I have a minor in Spanish, so I'm not
Oh,
like I
really?
wouldn't say I'm entirely fluent, especially
That
when
is
it comes
so
to
cool.
like yeah, when it comes to sayings, especially because I'm like, well, what? I don't know what.
Yeah.
It becomes like a combination of words where I'm like, I know the words, but I don't know how these mix together.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, of course, like Spanish has such a better, I would say it sounds better. Like now that I can listen to music and understand like what's going on more, I'm
Yeah.
like, this just is so much more beautiful. Like
Yeah, they have a lot of beautiful ways of saying things, but
even
also
like me faltas too. It's like I miss you, but it's like I missing a
yeah,
part of something.
it's not like I miss you. It's like I have this, I have that. I'm like the thing I need left is like you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was hard to translate, definitely.
Yeah, I could imagine. But maybe I imagine like just having that perspective on language and how like you can say things in multiple different ways and what they mean. Maybe
Yeah,
it even helps your songwriting in English too.
maybe honestly.
Maybe it makes it more
I hope.
romantic or whatever else.
Yeah,
Probably. It's
yeah.
fun to have like both languages too of expression because like even
Mhm.
like someone like Kali Uchis, like I love that she does
Oh,
like
she's
full
so good.
albums in Spanish or like choruses in Spanish only. I
Yeah.
actually love when she does like a chorus only because I'm like I can participate the whole time. I
Yeah,
know the chorus and that's like good, and then the rest is in English, so I feel like I can like follow along. So
yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's
yeah,
really good. She's really, really
yeah, she's beautiful and lovely.
good. I love
I
it.
love her. Um, well, one thing I ask everyone that I wanted to ask you is, since the show is Pita Chip Chat, what kind of chip do you think you are?
What kind of chip do I think I am? Can it be sweet?
Absolutely. Whatever you want, whatever comes to mind.
Hmm. Well, pita chip would just be too on the nose. I
Yeah,
can't say that.
because I am.
Oh, are you a pita chip?
Yeah.
You're a pita
You
chip
could
with
do that.
hummus.
Yeah, I mean it's just pita chip, but I do eat pita chips with hummus like constantly.
That's you. That's you. I don't even know. Honestly, I feel like something's sweet, but then I'm like thinking like, wait, I'm cake, but that's not a chip.
Okay.
So, I'd maybe be
Like a
like
chocolate chip?
like a chocolate chip. Oh, a chocolate chip cookie. Wait, does
That
that?
is that honestly I'll take it.
It's like chip, chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'll take that. No one's been that creative so far. Good job.
Definitely sweet for sure. I definitely have a sweet tooth and a chocolate sweet tooth.
Okay, wait, that's the cutest thing then. So then
Yeah.
my name is technically it's DJ Pita Chip. Okay.
DJ pita chip.
And yours would be DJ Chocolate Chip
Chocolate chip.
Cookie.
See, C, Clara chocolate chip cookie.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
quadruple
You
C.
gotta run with this. This is the
Wait,
first
guys, I'm
album
rebranding.
drop.
I'm rebranding.
You're
New song
yeah,
name.
new like artist name.
New artist name featuring DJ Pita Chip. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Check us
Wow.
out.
No, I'm ready. I'll get over all my fears.
Yeah, and you have to write a verse.
Oh
Ooh.
God. As long as I never have to show face.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just like it'll just be like me with like a chocolate chip and it's just like a pita chip with like almonds.
Perfect. Oh, I can see it now.
Wait, I see it. It's beautiful.
No, that's so lovely.
I
One
know.
other thing too is like anyone inspiring you right now. It could be in fashion, music, like smaller artists, big artists, literally anything coming to
Yeah.
mind. People to
Um,
shout out, things that you like.
I love some fashion designers that I really love. Is there's this one called Ellie Sab.
Okay.
They have just like a lot of nice pieces that come all up on my Pinterest.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I just like
Classic.
love like the spring, summer collections that they have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving like sleek but also like jeweled type of vibes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of I'm really into the color purple. That's been inspiring me.
Mm.
I
Fun.
think the season changing
Mm-hmm.
from winter to spring, that'll be inspiring.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Flowers are opening up.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, family, a lot of love going around.
Beautiful.
I'd say that, yeah.
Incredible. That
Yeah.
sounds lovely. And that
And
does
in
sound
music,
like
everyone.
that. What'd you
Yeah.
say?
And in music, probably everyone. Just like now,
Fair.
older and then like oldest. Everyone.
Mm-hmm. What about any like exciting things we can look out for besides anime song?
Um,
Or that.
or that. Well, actually, in this coming up week, next week, February 28th, it's going to be the release of season 2 of like Water for Chocolate, which
Mhm.
is a series on HBO Max.
Oh yeah.
I had the honor to be in the score.
Oh,
I'm
that's so awesome.
in 5 songs, doing like
Wow.
little hums and whatever the composer is telling me to do. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm so excited because my voice is going to be on HBO Max
That's so crazy.
and it's going to be in the score.
Congrats.
I listen to scores. Thank you.
Yeah. Wait, that's awesome. I think I saw that on your website potentially.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Isn't that, am I wrong or is that show like based on a famous book
It's based
from
on a
Mexico?
famous book from Mexico, and
Okay.
it turned into a movie. And funny enough, my grandfather is the one who directed the movie,
Oh, wow.
and my mom produced that movie.
Oh my gosh,
It
how cool.
became one of the biggest movies in Mexico. And then they came out with a
Wow.
like TV series. And now I'm going to be part of the TV series.
Wow.
It's kind of
Oh,
just like
that's really awesome
it's
then.
crazy how things work.
Yeah, yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I want to watch that.
Yeah,
It
you
comes
should.
out in a
I'm gonna be
week?
in season 2. It comes out February 28th.
28th. Okay, so that's literally like,
I'll be posting all about it. Trust
okay,
me.
so I'll see.
Trust me. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me for an
Thank you so
interview.
much for having me. This is so much fun.
Yes, of course.